Alright guys, here we are to give another wonderful episode on how you can correct your name on your Permesso di Soggiorno. Please, if this is your first time, please try to subscribe to this platform and then keep that like button. That shows how you react to videos. You understand? Alright, this particular video will be talking how you can correct your name on your Permesso di Soggiorno. You know, many people take this not to be something important, but it's very much important because a slight mistake on your Permesso di Soggiorno can make you not able to travel to your country or to somewhere when you want to board. You understand? Because if they discover that the name on your Permesso di Soggiorno is different or slightly incorrect with the one you're having on your carta d'identity or that of your sanitary card, not your passport, automatically there will be about to be a problem. You understand? So the letters have to be correct and then accurate. Okay, now let's see how this can be corrected. Let's see how we can correct our name in our Permesso di Soggiorno, when and how to do this. All right, it said here, if the personal details on your Permesso di Soggiorno are incorrect, you can use this article to learn how to change them, including. You understand? All right, it said how the process differ before and after getting a decision. It said here which type of information you can correct, when and how to change it. All right, now let's go deep in and see how this come about and how we can kind of like try to correct the name on our Permesso di Soggiorno. Okay, it said when you fill out the C3 form, make sure they write your personal information correctly. This is important because the questura will print this information on your Permesso di Soggiorno, as well as documents like your codice fiscale, tessa sanitaria, and your carta di identity. You understand? All right, so let's go a little bit forward here. It said if the details on your Permesso di Soggiorno and your carta di identità or passport are slightly different, the authorities at the airport or at a checkpoint on the borders will not let you travel. You understand the point I was trying to hit at the first place? Okay, let me read this place again. Get it right? If the details on your Permesso di Soggiorno and your carta di identity or passport are slightly different, the authority at the airport or checkpoint on the borders will not let you travel. You understand? Let's go a little bit forward. He said once you receive your Permesso di Soggiorno, make sure that your personal information is 100% accurate. Requesting changes to your personal information become more difficult after you receive a decision on your asylum application. So here comes about where you take it to be nothing. Then at the end of the day, when you have your 5 years documents, when you have your 2 years document, that is the plastic document I'm talking about here, and then not correcting this name, having a slight different spelling on the Permesso di Soggiorno and that of your codice fiscale, passport, and carta d'identity can cost you not being able to access some things when you want to travel. You understand? Let's go a little bit forward. It said here, this means the sooner you make a request, the better. All right. Okay, let's go a little bit forward. He said changing your details as an asylum seeker 6 months permesso. You understand? All right. He said here, it is always good to double check the personal details on your permesso before your commission interview. You see, this particular place is trying to explain, you have to check your name very careful before you go for your interview. You understand? All right, let's go a little bit forward. He said you will need to truthfully explain to the commission or judge why you need to change your personal information. If you cannot provide reasons for your request, the commission or judge may question your credibility, and this could negatively affect your asylum results. You understand? So this particular place is trying to state that, in the terms of changing your name, because when you now go to Questura and tell them, okay, fine, I have to change my name because it's not correct, the Questura don't have the right to authorize in changing that name. The only place you can make it is at when you go for your commission or when you go for your appeal. You understand? So the territorial commission will be the one to approve in this change of name. All right, let's go a little bit forward. He said, Declaring false details, such as stating that you are different in nationality or age than the truth, is a crime and can also undermine your asylum request, especially if you declare yourself to be under 18 when you are over 18. You understand? That is another point there. Okay, let's go a little bit forward here. Just try to make this video short. He said, while you are still waiting for a decision on your asylum application, you can ask to change the following details if they are mistakenly reported on your permesso, and if you are able to provide credible reasons that the changes should be made. You understand? All right. He said spelling mistakes, incorrect order of name and surname, indication of only one part of name among. All right. He said here a place of birth depending on the case. For example, if your permesso lists the list of sub where you were born, but your national passport list the large city near your suburb. You understand? So this is trying to state that, if for example you were born in a city and then you measure the name of your village, these are different slight mistake. You have to tally everything together. This is what this particular place is trying to explain. All right, he said, when can I request a correction? So now let's see when one can request a correction on its name at the Permesso di Soggiorno. All right, he said here, your interview is your best opportunity to tell the commission if your details are incorrect. The commission usually asks whether the details on your 6-month permesso are incorrect at the beginning of your interview. But if they don't, you can tell them anyway. You understand? All right, he said, the commission will note your request down and then report it to the questura, which is responsible for correcting the details on your permesso. You understand? So that is to let you know that the commission will authorize the questura to change the name at the Permesso di Soggiorno. That is why I told you that the questura don't have the right. It is the commission who will authorize the questura in order to change your name on your Permesso di Soggiorno. Let's go to this last paragraph. Let me summarize everything. He said here, in some specific cases, you may be able to request a correction at the tribunal while appealing your first negative decision. You can do this if the commission misspell your name in the report. For example, it's a good idea to speak to your lawyers about this. All right, so they just brought an update or kind of like an idea. You can still meet up a lawyer, but what I just explained here, that is the category or the article on how you can change your Permesso di Soggiorno, because changing your name on your Permesso di Soggiorno, this is very much important. This have caused a lot of people being ignorant of this, saying that it's just only one letter, let me leave it. At the end of the day, when you want to travel to your country and then you find out that the name on your Permesso di Soggiorno is just one little mistake with a letter slightly different from the one on your codice fiscale, passport and carta d'identità, this could cause a big problem for you at the border. So in order to avoid these inconveniences, I think it's wise for you to go at the questura or at the appeal when the day you have your audience, let them know that the name on your permesso is incorrect so that they can correct it. This is the update I have for you. So stay blessed till next time we meet together. If you have not subscribed to this platform, try to subscribe. Till next time we meet together. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao. Yeah.